What's going on, guys? Shustybang back in another video for you. This is Snoob603, bringing you a little domination gameplay that'll be going on in the background for this. This is firing range. I ended up going 62-7 on this. This is an old game that I had just sitting around. I had actually submitted it to another channel, but it never got posted. So I figured, okay, I'll throw it up on our channel because it's a very good game. I was really happy with it. It's definitely old. I'm using the AK-74U. I don't use that anymore. I mentioned that in a previous video. So if you're wondering why I'm using it, that's why. This game is well over a month old now. I just want to talk about another video that I saw. I'm a big fan of watching other people's videos. I'm one of them that is Muzzafuzza. I saw a video that he posted up on TeamNoble that was titled The State of the Game. And he was talking about Black Ops and stuff, and kind of where he's at with the game and his thoughts and what he thinks, kind of how other people might be viewing it. I watched it and it kind of like hit home with me. I was like, I totally agree with everything he pretty much said. Like everything that he said is exactly how I've felt about this game pretty much from the get-go. With Modern Warfare 2, well, actually even backtrack further, Call of Duty 4 came out and I fell in love with that game. That game was phenomenal. It was the second game I bought after getting my PS3, and I played that for 2 years before Modern Warfare 2 came out, and you could not get me away from that game. I loved it. It was phenomenal. Then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I was so excited for it. It was just like any other fanboy out there. I was completely hyped, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to play this game. It's going to be so good. And it was kind of a letdown. Like, the first couple months, it was great, and then like 3 or 4 months after it, you start realizing, oh, wait a minute, okay, now I can see what people are doing, and that's not fun. You went from a game like Call of Duty 4 that had the staying power of, 2 years of just ridiculously strong amount of players playing it. And then Modern Warfare 2, while it had better sales numbers and more people playing it, it didn't have the longevity. Once World at War came out, a lot of people kind of backed off from it. Well, I'm sorry. Well, Modern Warfare 2 came out after it, but like a lot of people kind of went back to it. It didn't have the staying power that Call of Duty 4 does. It still does. I mean, that game still has a fair amount of people playing it. I played it recently, and there was still plenty of people on there. We were able to find matches, no problem. Still had some connection issues, but it wasn't bad. With Black Ops, it doesn't really have the staying power that Call of Duty 4 did, or even MW2 did. And MW2, let's face it, should have been a really good game, and then there was the 3 game-breaking issues that a lot of people just could not cope with, and I wholeheartedly agree. That game was very, very frustrating to play. Very stressful. I definitely have some anger management issues at times, and I broke 2 controllers just playing Modern Warfare 2 in the year that I played it, and it was tough to try and get past those issues and enjoy it. Black Ops is definitely a much more balanced game. It's still pretty fun to me, and I still play it occasionally, but at the same time, like, albeit it's kind of fun, at the same time, it's definitely boring. I've tried saying it before again, many times before, but it's really hard to explain how exactly I feel about this other than to put it's just kind of boring. It's lackluster. That's really the only term I've been able to be very comfortable with when trying to define what I feel Black Ops is. It's definitively lackluster. Very balanced. It's hard to argue with that. But I don't know. It's just a complete rehash of Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty all over again. But especially on the PS3 side of things, it just doesn't look as good. The gun sounds to me are ridiculously cheap and chintzy and everything, and it's hard to get into it and really enjoy it. When I sit down and I'm like, okay, well, me and my buddies are going to get online. We're going to have this nice 2 or 3 hour game session and stuff. We'll record a bunch of games. For Call of Duty 4, I was always pumped about it. I was like, oh man, I love this game so much. It's going to be a great night. We're going to have a great session. And, even if we didn't have a great session, I was still pumped about it. Modern Warfare 2, for the first 3, 4, 5 months, same thing. Every time I sat down, I was like, oh man, I'm so pumped about this. I can't wait to play tonight. It's going to be great. But then, that kind of died off. With Black Ops, I only really felt that way for the first week because it was a brand new game. And then after that, it really just clicked right at the bat. It was like, there's something not right about this. I just had that uneasy feeling like there's something missing from this, and I don't know what it is. And it finally hit me. It didn't have that. It didn't have that draw that other games have had for me. And I think that's why a lot of people are coming away from this game and going back to other games, whether it be Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, or what I've gone to now, and so is Fake Thriller, excuse me, is playing a lot of Battlefield Bad Company 2. That's a phenomenal game, totally different from the Call of Duty franchise, but I thoroughly enjoy it. It's definitely fun, and it's got that key point, the number one thing that's important to me about any game I play. When I sit down to play it, or when I'm thinking about having a game session for it, I am pumped to play. I'm genuinely excited. Like, this is gonna be good. Like, this is awesome. I've got my whole gaming setup going. I've got people on the phone texting or whatever. And 8 o'clock, man, we're gonna go in. We're gonna play for like 2 or 3 hours. Totally nerd out, but that's totally fine. And it's gonna be great. And I've just been legitimately excited about it. All the good games that we've won. At the end of the game, it's like a little fist pump. Like, yeah, that's fucking right. We dominated. You feel good about it. In Black Ops, I can come in, and I've been playing a lot of Bare Bones Classic, and I'm either first or second in pretty much every single game I play, and I've been dominating these kids, even in domination. And at the end of it, I'm just like, meh, it doesn't feel like there's anything special about it. It's lacking the fire that other games have had. And I think a lot of people are coming away from this game feeling roughly the same. Maybe not in so many words, or those exact words, but I think a lot of people are kind of having those same sentiments. Another thing Muzzafuzza brought up was the whole map pack. And I've been really hesitant to say what I'm going to do with that as of late. Figthor and I have been talking about it because we're not really playing the game that much. We're putting a lot of time in Battlefield. Is it worth spending the $15? And for me, at first, I was like, I don't know, but it's a no-brainer. For me, I'm definitely going to buy it. I don't play this Black Ops nearly as much as I used to, but when I do, I still enjoy it. I still have fun. And to me, it's just very easy. I can go in and really just kind of get my beast mode on and show these kids what's up. And I enjoy it. Plus, I really like making these videos. A lot of guys out there just... they feel the same way. There are probably some people out there that are just trying to do it to gain fame and maybe make some money on it, and it's fine, whatever your motives are. I thoroughly enjoy making these videos. It's a ton of fun for me. I like sharing my opinions. I love giving out tips and trying to help people become better players. So, if that means that it means playing a little bit more Black Ops, which is what people are really into, then that's fine by me. Like I said, I'm not forcing myself. I still enjoy it enough that I could sit down and be like, okay, yeah, I'll play Black Ops, and I have no problem with that. But the main thing that really keeps me in this game is the zombie mode. Like, that's one of those, every time I sit down, I'm really pumped, And to me, that's one of the most important qualities about a game of, like, how does it have stop or lasting power? Are you pumped to play it when you sit down and you get this gaming session going on, whether you're playing alone or with your friends? And I like zombie mode for that. I sit down and I'm like, this is going to be great. I'm going to have fun, and I've got a good feeling about it. That's kind of it. So, again, I watched the video by Muzzafuzza, and I really agree with a lot of things he said. He was kind of on the same page as how I've always felt about this game. But, I don't know, that's it. I've rambled on long enough. Thanks for checking us out. Again, this is Shustybang. This is Snoop603. Please do us a favor, hit the like button if you really like this video, or if you favored it. We'd really appreciate it. It's going to help our channel grow and show other people our videos and stuff. And, it'd be nice to have some more people coming into our channel and checking us out. Yeah, if you could do us that, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And when you're done, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Peace.